So welcome to digital system design, the decoders part. Okay, in the previous class we have seen introduction about what do you mean by combinational circuit. So that is, the combinational circuit is one of the digital circuit in which the outputs of the circuit only depending on the present inputs. Okay, so not on the past outputs. So that we call as a the combinational circuit. And the examples for that, we can say that adders, subtractors, multiplexers, okay, decoders, encoders. So all the uh, means whatever I have mentioned the examples, we can say that the combinational circuit. So after knowing the not only the combinational circuit, and we have seen also the procedure to design the combinational circuit. Okay, so what is the procedure? So first we need to have the problem statement, then find out the behavior. Okay, find out the behavior of the circuit, then design. So after that, boolean expression, then realization of the realization of this the behavior or truth table with logic circuit. So once we know the combinational circuit, then it will be, once it is finalized, so it will be in the final product, it will come as a IC, that we call as integrated circuit. Okay, so already we have seen what you mean by IC, how it looks like, how to read the ICs, all those things in the previous classes. Okay, so next we will move on to the decoders part. So if you come to the decoder, so here the decoding is a general term what we'll use in the communication. So decoding in the sense, while transferring the information from one place to other place. Okay, transferring the information from the one place to other place. So whatever the information, it can be in the pictures, voice, images, whatever it is. So we need to convert into some binary. So as nowadays all we are sending in digitally, so it needs to be converted into digital. So whatever conversion information, it will converted into digital. While sending, it will be encoding. Okay, so encoding is the one which will convert the binary information to the compressed size, and also with some encryption, means some unauthorized person should not read that one. So it will be some decoding mechanisms it will be used. So that method we call as a encoding while transmitting. Similarly, while receiving, what we will do, whatever the compressed the binary information is there, that we will convert into the full binary information. Okay, means decompressed we will do. So that method we can call as a decoding. So this is a general term what we heard about the decoding. Okay, but here we are talking about decoders. So what is a decoder with respect to digital system design? So now we will see, the decoder is basically the combinational circuit which is made up of the basic gates or universal gates. And what it will do is, so it will, what it will do, it will convert the set of input variables to the set of output variables. So basically it will convert one form of code to the other form of code. Okay, so it will convert one form of code to other form of code here. So you can see here, one form of code to other form of code. Okay, so that we will see with example, and how exactly it will convert all those things. Okay, so at present it will do one conversion procedure. Okay, so now what is the, how exactly it looks like? So here, if there are n inputs, okay, if there are n inputs, then what is the maximum possible outputs will be there? So that is 2 raised to n. For example, if n is 2, then 2 raised to 2 is 4. So 4 outputs will be there with possible outputs. Okay, so maximum. Then with n inputs, means this we can call as data inputs. So with this, it will be having one more input that we call as a enable. So enable is required because, so whenever there is a means any device or any IC or any equipment, okay, so for that one enable input will be there. If you take the circuit or IC, the enable input, why it is required is, whenever this input is active, okay, this enable is active, then the device will work or circuit will work. So if this enable input is disabled, then whatever may be the inputs you are giving, the circuit will not work. Okay, so that is, this enable input we call as the control signal. Okay, so now if there is n, then 2 raised to n possible outputs are there. Then what is the relation, how we can define the relation between inputs and outputs? Okay, so the relation between inputs and outputs in decoder we can be expressed with a truth table. So truth table will explain, okay, so what is the relation between inputs and outputs. Okay, so then it doesn't mean that the decoder should have, if there are 4 inputs are there, it doesn't mean it must have the 16 outputs, that is 2 raised to 4. So depending upon the application we can use the outputs, means we can define the outputs, how many outputs we required in the application. Okay, if there are 4 inputs are there, it can be 6 outputs, 4 outputs, or 10 outputs, 12, 13. So maximum it can be 16, but there is no rule that it must have the all possible outputs. Okay, so this is with respect to the decoder now. Okay, so means we have seen what is a decoder, and okay, so now once we know the decoder, the next one, the symbol. Okay, so next we need to see so how it looks like. So what is a decoder symbol? So the decoder symbol, okay, so the decoder symbol, so as we are seeing here, so this we can give with the block diagrams. So there are n inputs are there, so this we call as the n data inputs. Okay, so that is 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so it should be n minus 1, not n. So if you take as 1, then it will be 1 to n, otherwise it will be n minus 1, means 0 to n minus 1 you can say. Okay, so now n data inputs, with that the one enable signal, as I told, the enable signal is enable the device to work with that. Okay, so if it is disabled, then device will not work. So then possible outputs are 2 raised to n. Okay, so this is the symbol of the decoder. So what we can say now. Okay, so now if you take the IC, means the whatever the circuit is there, so finally it will come with the in the form of IC. So that IC name for 2:4 decoder, okay, we are seeing 2:4 decoder, that is 74LS139. 74 indicates what is that? 74 indicates the temperature range. So LS stands for low power and Schottky diode, with means whatever it is made up of. Then 139 is the name of the decoder. Okay, so now whatever we are seeing here, okay, so this IC, so it has the 2 decoders, 2:4 decoders. Okay, so as you can see, the 2 inputs are data inputs here, the 2 data inputs here, and the control signal is G, and here control signal is G, and these are the 4 outputs of one decoder, and these are the 4 outputs of another decoder. Okay, so this is ground and this is VCC. So now here this we can call as dual 2:4 decoder. This is how the signals, the input signals, output signals are matched in the sense it is organized with the pin numbers. This is how the 2:4 decoder will looks like. Okay, so now the next one, after seeing the symbol and symbol of the decoder, now we will see the decoder is not only okay, the decoder is not only used exactly, means in the design it is not only the decoder alone we can use. Okay, it can be used with the as one of the part in the combinational design. Okay, so as you see, so decoders can be used. Okay, so decoders can be used as min term or max term. So what is a min term and max term? We have seen already in the previous class. So the min term is nothing but, so whatever we will get the truth table from the design, okay, or the problem statement. So whatever we will get the truth table, so that truth table is finally it has to come with the Boolean equation. So that Boolean equation we will write in terms of the min terms or the max terms. Means the decoders can be used to implement the min terms or the max terms. Okay, so as we are seeing here, there are 2 min terms, a bar, b bar, comma ab. Okay, so we need to get the output at a bar, b bar expression and whenever ab expression. If whenever these two are there, we need to get the output. So the decoder, as we know, so it will give the output at 00, 01, 10, 11. So this is 74 LS139 is, as I told, 2 is to 4 decoder. So what is the meaning of 2 is to 4 decoder? So whenever there is a inputs 0 0, the first output will be active. It can be active low or active high, so it will be active. Whenever 0 1, the second output, 1 0 third output, and 1 1 fourth output. Okay, if you see here, this 0 0 means the two inputs are here, A and B, so it is nothing but here A and this is B. So whenever there is a ABR 0 0, that is nothing but A bar and B bar we will talk. So the output is 0 here. So why it is 0 means this is active low. So whatever we are seeing the notch here, okay, so as we are seeing the notch, okay, the small rectangle, so that indicates the signal is active low. The meaning of active low is the signal what we are talking about active low, so that is active when that value is low now. Okay, the enable signal is G, so if that is 0, then device will work. Okay, and we will give the input 0 0, and here we will get the output 0, and other outputs will be 1 1 1. So if it is 0 and here it is bubbled, this will be 1, and here it is 1 means this will be 0. For NOR gate 1 0 will be output is 0 for NOR gate. Okay, similarly when suppose if the input is 1 1, the last combination, okay, the input is 1 1, so in that case what we can do is, okay, if the input is 1 1 and the output here it will become 0, here other three outputs will become 1. In that case this will become 0 and this will become 1, and 0 1 again it is 0, means either in A bar B bar or AB the output will be 0. So active low output. But if you take other combination, for example 0 1, for 0 1, so 5 and 6 will be 1 and these two will be 0. Okay, so if it is 0 1 AB, anyway G should be 0, and if that is the case, this will be 1, this will be 1, and 5 will be 0 and this will be 1. So at that case, so 1 1 1, so both will be 0 0. At this case the output is 1, means there is no output, means the output is active only when it is 0. So this is not the output now. So like this we can use, so like this we can use decoder with one external gate. We can implement the Boolean equation, means the decoder can be used as a part of the design in the realization of the combinational circuit. Okay, so this is how it can be used in used to generate the main terms. Okay, the now next, so once we know what is decoder and what it will do, so we can see the truth table. Okay, so it will be more clear once we see the truth table. So this is again we can call as so this is the symbol. Okay, so this is again one more form of looking at the symbol here. Okay, you can see the enable signal, input signal, output signals, and this is again input signal, output signal, and this is enable for this is one decoder and this is one more decoder. So dual 2:4 decoder in one IC. So that is the 74 LS139. Okay, the truth table how it will work is, as I told earlier, whenever the G is high in the sense you can see here all the active low inputs or outputs, it will be marked with the bubbles. You can see the bubbles here. Okay, so active low signals will be marked with the bubbles. Okay, so now here G is, if suppose G is high in the sense if I am giving 1 here, so it will become 0. Okay, so it will become 0, so it will become 0, so it will not be work, means decoder will not enable. In that case whatever may be the inputs, so X means don't care, means either it can be 0 or 1. Okay, so output will be always high in the sense as it is active low outputs, so high in the sense they are disabled, means the output is not valid here. Okay, so now whenever the input is low and means enable is low and inputs are 0 0, then only the first output Y0 will be enabled, all others will be disabled. 1 1 1 means only the y naught will be selected, it will be active, others will be disactive. So this is how the decoder will work. Whenever the input is there, only one output will be enabled, all other outputs will be disabled. Next, if the combination is 0 1, the next y1 will be enabled, all others will be disabled. If the 1 0, the third y2 will be enabled, other will be disabled. If 1 1, y3 will be enabled, okay, all others will be disabled here. Okay, so this is how the decoder will work. So it is demonstrated for 2:4 decoder. So similarly we can have 3:8, 4:16, means that is if there are n inputs, then 2:n the possible outputs will be there. So this is how the decoder will work. Okay, so this is the truth table with respect to decoder. Okay, okay, the next one. So how exactly, after seeing the working of means what is the decoder and what is the truth table of that, how exactly in the circuit it will work. Okay, the truth table, how it is implemented. So now here, so if you see the circuit, okay, so if you see the circuit here, this is enable. Okay, there are two decoders, this is one decoder and this is one more decoder. Okay, we will talk about only one, the rest is again same. So now if it is 0, what is the condition for working? The enable should be 0. If it is 0, it will become 1 here, so it is 1 here. And if the inputs are 0 0, there are 4 combination. Let us say first one, if inputs are 0 0, this will be 1, this will be 1. Okay, and you can see already enable is 1 due to this is buffer. Okay, inverted bubble means bubble with buffer. Okay, at the input side. So if 0 is 1, is 1 is connected, and if 0 0 through the inverter, it will become 1. So the signals are tapped here, and again these two inputs are 1. So if all the inputs are 1, the output of the NAND gate will be 0. Okay, so as we see in the truth table, if the inputs are 0 0, output is 0, it is in active low. Okay, so suppose if okay, we will see the next combination. So we have seen 0 0 means output is coming 0. Yeah, with this combination, what are the other outputs we will see? Okay, let us take means inputs are 0 0. So what is the second gate? Anyway, enable is connected to all the gates, it will be 1 in all the first pin. Then for the second IC, so one is B1 is connected with inverter, again that is 1. But the third input of second IC, that is this input A1. So it is 0 means it is 1, and here again it will be 0, because here it is again inverted bubble, and this 110 is nothing but, okay, so 110 is nothing but the output is 1 of the at pin 5. Similarly, if one of the input is 0 at NAND gate, the output will be 1 here. So here in the third gate, the B1 is again 0, so this will be 0 and this will be 1, and similarly the fourth gate will be 1. So finally what we observe, if the inputs are 0 0, y naught is 0, others will be 1 1 1. Okay, so this is how exactly matching with the truth table. So similarly we can see if there is any other combination. For example, if you take 0 1 as input, anyway this will be 0 and this is 1. So if this is 0, this will be 1, and yeah, this is 1, and if this is 1 B1, sorry, so if B1 is 1, this will be 0, so directly connected this will be 0. One of the input is 0 means this will be high. So at this time the second input will be, output will be 0, and third fourth will be 1 1. Okay, so this is how the decoder will work, the 2:4 decoder. So as we are seeing this part, okay, so always enable should be 0. Okay, so why it is 0? It is inverted here, it is active low. Okay, and these two are inputs and these are the outputs here. This is how we verified with one of the decoder. So similarly it will the same thing in the other part of the decoder also. Okay, this is how the truth table is, okay, decoder logic is implemented through the the basic gates. Okay, this is how the logic circuit of the decoder and truth table and function, so we have seen. Okay, the next one. Okay, so we have seen 2 is to 4. So now if you come to 3 is to 8. Okay, so what is the difference here? 3 is to 8 means the 3 inputs will be there. So okay, the 3 inputs will be there and 8 outputs, y0 to y7. Okay, y7 is here, y0 to y6 and okay, so y0 to y6 and here it is y7. Okay, so now here it is VCC and here it is ground. Okay, so the number is changed here, that's 74LS138, 74LS138. So 2 is to 4 decoder, it was 139, so this is 138. Okay, so now one more difference here compared to the 2 is to 4. So anyway VCC and ground pins are one only, but enable signal here what we are observing is 3 enable signal in that also. So 2 are active low, so 1 is active high, means the G1 is active high, means we should give it is 1, and G2A G2B we should give 0. So if you give the combination of 0 0 1, then only the device will work. Okay, then only the 3 is to 8 decoder will be worked here. Okay, this is how the inputs and outputs of the 3 is to 8 decoder. So this is a condition, 0 0 1 we should give. Okay, the next slide we'll see the truth table. So as we can see here, the truth table of 3 is to 8 decoder. Okay, so here you can see G1 is always high, it should be high, as I told it is active high, and G2 it should be low. So what they have taken is G2 is they have considered including G2A and G2B, they have considered as G2, so that should be low. Okay, so that is nothing but these two should be 0 0 and G1 should be high. So if this is a condition, then if the inputs are 0 0, the first y0 output will be enabled. If it is 0 0 1, then the second output will be enabled. So similarly, if the inputs are high, means all are high, A, B, C, 1 1 1, the last y7 output will be enabled, others will be disabled. Okay, suppose in case G1 is low, if G1 is low, irrespective of the inputs, all the outputs will be disabled here, means high. Okay, so they are not active, any one of the output is also not active. Similarly, if G2 is high, the same case, all are high only, none of the outputs are active. Okay, so this is how the 3 is to decoder will work, means the 3 inputs. Okay, so one is enable, means 3 signals are enabled with a combination of 0 0 and this is 1. Okay, so this is the truth table for the 3 is to 8 decoder, and this IC as I told the 74. So here what I have mentioned, 74LS138. Okay, these all diagrams I have taken from the data sheet of the 74138 IC. Okay, the next, after seeing the truth table, so then the circuit of the 3 is to 8 decoder. Okay, the circuit of 3 is to 8 decoder, it is similarly like 2 is to 4 only. As I told, the difference is the enable signal. The enable signal what I told, so this should be 1 and these two should be 0 0. So if these 0 0 at the input of the AND gate, these two will become 1 1 and this will become again it is 1, because here it is not, means here it will be 0, but at the bubble again it is inverted, all are 1 1. So if all are 1 1, the AND gate output will be 1, which is connected to the all NAND gates. Okay, so other thing is similar here, if I put 0 0 0, the first combination of A B C, then it will become 1 1 1. So all these signals, okay, A1 A B C are tapped and connected to the first output, all are 1 1 1, and even enable signal is 1, the output will be 0, all others will be high. Okay, similarly what we have seen in the 2 is to 4 decoder circuit, the same thing it will work. Okay, only the extra part is the enable with 3 signals, and other things is rest of the earlier it was only 2 signals, now one more signal is added as C. Okay, all are active low outputs. Okay, so this is how 3:2 decoder will work. Okay, so after seeing the 3:4 means the working of this, so then next, so how to design the 4:16 means how to develop the 4:16 decoder by using existing 3:8 decoders. Means for example, we have the ICs. Okay, so we have ICs only 3:8 decoder, we don't have IC of 4:16, but we need 4:16 decoder. So in that case what we can do is, so we can, by including the 74LS138, the one IC, and one more, the 74LS138, one more IC. By using these two ICs, we can develop the 4:16 decoder. So how it is possible is, so what we have done here means what the design is. So here the whatever, this is 4 inputs. So 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs. Whatever these 4 inputs are there, the first 3 inputs, that is A, B, C. Okay, or first 3 inputs is connected to both the decoders ABC and ABC. You can see here they are tapped and connected. Okay, they are tapped and connected. So these 3 inputs are connected to both the things. Okay, so now directly the fourth one. Okay, so fourth one, where it is connected is, the fourth one you can see, the fourth is connected to G2 of the first decoder and G1 of the second decoder. You can observe here G2 is active low. Okay, G2 is active low and G1 is active high. Okay, so how it will work is, suppose if I give the inputs as 0 0 0, means the first combination of 4 inputs. If I give 0 0 0, then what should happen? Out of 16, the first should be enabled here. Okay, so now how this will work is, we will see. If it is 0 0, so as 0 0 0, so the first one will be enabled, all these things will be disabled here. Okay, so as we have already seen 3:8 decoder. Okay, for that enable should be signal should be proper. So G1 is already connected to VCC, that is 1 in the first IC. Okay, and G2 is connected to, as fourth input is 0, this is already 0, and whatever. Okay, so whatever the enable, this one, this is actually 4 data inputs. The main enable signal for overall 4:16, so this is the enable signal. This is connected to active low in the both the ICs. Okay, as we can see, this is connected to active low here G2 and here G2A, both are active low. So for that it should be 0. Means the 4 inputs I am giving as 0 0 0 with enable signal as 0. If I give there, the 3 inputs are connected directly to the ABC and main enable is 0 0, and the fourth input, that is connected to one of the enable signal 0, and here it is G1. Means if I give 0, here it will be 0, and here it is actually 0 only to the G1, but it is active high. So because of G1 is 0, this will not work. Okay, as G1 is 1 here and G2 and G2A, G2B are 0 0, the first decoder will be on and the Y0, D0 will be selected, all these will be deactive. So by giving 0 0 0 with enable 0, the first D0 is active, and if this IC itself is not active, means it is a high only, this will be high only. Okay, so this is inactive. Means like this, the first output is selected when the input combination of 4 zeros. Okay, similarly, if the, anyway this should be 0, if okay, now I want to take as D0 as high. In that case what should happen? So what we should give? 1 0 0 0. Means if I give 0 here and this is 0 to 1 1 1 combination, this all 8 will be covered, because this is 0 means this will be active and this will be disabled. 0 0 3 bit 0 to 7 means this all will be covered. Okay, the next what I will do, this will be 0 only and the fourth input will be 0. In that case what will happen? If this is 1 means this is active low, so this will be, IC will be disabled, and if it is 1 means, okay, so this will be, IC will be enabled. So as the three inputs are 0 0, now D8 will be enabled. Similarly, if I am changing by keeping, okay, by keeping fourth input as 1, changing the ABC value, and I can select the particular outputs and other will be high. Okay, so like this, by using two decoders, 2 is 2 3 is to 8 decoders, I can construct 4 is to 16 decoder. This is how developing or designing the 4 is to 16 decoder using the 3 is to 8 decoders. Okay, so now after seeing all those things, okay, after seeing all those things, okay, this is the last slide with respect to decoder. So after seeing all those things, now we'll see, so what is the practical application of decoder. Okay, so how exactly it is used in the real time. So now where it will be used is, okay, anyway it is decoder to, we can implement the Boolean equation, okay, so decoder, it will be used to implement the Boolean equation. Okay, that is one thing. Okay, so other thing, in real time how it can be used is, suppose any device is there, okay, device or any embedded device is there, okay, maybe in that you might have seen microcontroller. So when particular any device, okay, is connected to multiple peripherals, okay, peripherals in the sense we can call as ADC, or we can call as DAC, we can call as the printer, okay, or you can call as one more printer. Okay, so if the microcontroller want to take the print from these two, suppose if this is yellow color or this is red color, whatever it is, okay, different color printers, it wants to communicate with these things. Okay, so the data bus, always it will be only one only. Okay, so what will happen is, at a time only one of the device I can communicate with the microcontroller. Okay, suppose if I went to, okay, if somebody wants to give the print, okay, in the server, okay, so in there many printers will be there, so we need to select the printers. Okay, selection, what it will do, what we will do while selecting the printer, so one will be inkjet, one will be dot matrix, or one will be laser, or whatever it is, we will select the print and we will give the print for that. Okay, so now in that case what will happen, okay, suppose this is printer 1 2 3, okay, we will select. So select in the sense, this is all what I am giving the input here. For example, ABC, if I give 001, the first printer will be select. If I give input as 010, the second printer will be select. If I give 011 input, the third will be select. Okay, how it will select? So how it will select in the sense, so whatever the outputs will come here, okay, so whatever the outputs will come, so these will be used as the chip selects, chip select 0, chip select 1, chip select 2, so which will be connected to the particular device. Okay, what is a chip select? That is nothing but enable signal, so that is particular for the particular device. This is P1 and this is P2. Okay, so whenever the microprocessor or generate particular chip select, that particular device will be connected and it will connect it to the microprocessor and it can do the work. So whatever generation of chip select, okay, so that generation of chip select is nothing but a decoder only. Okay, whatever these inputs A, B, C are there, that is nothing but a address lines. Okay, that is A0, A1, A2. By using address lines, we will generate the chip selects. Okay, so that is the logic behind this is the decoders. Okay, by using decoders we can select the different peripherals to communicate in the system. Okay, so this is how the practical application of the decoders, and we have seen okay, and we have seen sorry okay, so okay, we have seen what do you mean by decoder and what is the truth table, okay, and what is the logic circuit, how it will work, and how to construct 4:16 decoder by using 3:8. Okay, so after seeing all those things, so we know about decoder. So in the next classes we will see some of the problems on the decoder by using decoders to design combinational circuits.